decades ago, back in the 90s, Swift girls are invading in America.
Hey John, will you stop doing the intro, please? This time, nothing is about to work. The Swift Girls has been a biggest ripoff of its own singer itself, Taylor Swift. Something's wrong here. First things first, it is nearly acclaimed a national treasure. Last year, on 24 Hours Into a New Year, it was a mega hit. I wore a tuxedo. First things first, it became a sensational hit, and some of the ratings are higher. But this time, Swift Girls is a ripoff of the Taylor Swift. So from my evidence, I saw her on the Kansas City Chiefs, the biggest fan of Kansas City Chiefs, Taylor Swift, the iconic singer who wants to participate for JGN's New Year's Eve 2025. He will perform in Las Vegas. And then Mariah Carey will be filmed in Las Vegas, too. So this year's JGN's New Year's Eve is going to have more confetti, more crowds, more fun, and everything. This is going to be excited. So get ready for a relaunch of 24 Hours Until a New Year. But not anymore. We're entering 25 years of a new millennium. And also today's episode on 25 years of a new millennium is going to be a bit changes. 25 years of a new millennium is going to be lots of changes here. We have no Swift Girls will not be here because of this would be a prank. Swift Girls are no longer invading here in America because it's a ripoff of its own show itself. So, without any further ado, let's enter in the 25th anniversary of a new millennium on
24 Hours Until a New Year.
And now, Chapter 1. Countdown to the silver anniversary of a new millennium begins. Mickey and Minnie, I guess you come out now. Are you okay, Mickey? What happened? Where's Minnie Mouse? She's resting now. Hey, Minnie, you lost your voice. What? I attempted to say this, Minnie. You've lost your voice. So the question is, how do we start with the new season thing? This is like a second part of a season 2 of 24 Hours Into a New Year, but can we change it a different title, please? Okay, can we change it, please?
25 years later, we're entering the new millennium. 25 years of a new millennium.
Thank you. I told you, JGN fans. Let me tell you why 25 years later, so the new millennium has been landed. So let me get this straight, the schedule for this. Starting next year, because we're entering, so this is like this is the replacement of 24 Hours Into a New Year. So right now we're still in a series premiere-ish one. This is like a 24 hours into a new year side series called 25 Years of a New Millennium. This is like a sequel of 24 Hours into a New Year. But this is because in the last series it was weird. It was really weird. And for those who don't know why, they made 60 episodes. More than that. That's more than 60 episodes. And I originally made this because they made on the original series. And originally this, so technically, this might be a second series, and I know that this might be the sequel of 24 Hours into a New Year trilogy series. That's the big replacement of 24 Hours into a New Year because Swift Girls are invading in America. It is and then a few months later, it is a ripoff. This story's lines are this Swift Girls is the biggest ripoff of Taylor Swift. And I recently lied to my fans of JGN, and I recently suspended for 2 days. I recently suspended, and right here on JGN. So I changed it back into so it's been we have to do it again, and we have to try again. So and today we gotta try again. So, and since the last time we tried to do it at 24 Hours into a New Year, because this year we can't do it in the same storylines for the last one. So we're gonna do a game show themed New Year's Eve event. So, and as you already know why, because Mickey and Minnie has been safe because and as the employees of JGN as plushies, and we have to continue the countdown for this because let's do a recap on the second edition of the second season of 24 Hours into a New Year very quickly. 24 Hours into a New Year second miniseries. It used to be originally uploaded to JGN main channel. And we're switching into JGN2 backup channel, and it is supposed to be, and it has to be because Swift Girls are invading here in America, but with a gigantic earthquake, and all the tuxedos has been destroyed and transformed to dresses. It's very disaster. And a few months later, I told my brother Chris Good. I deleted a lot of episodes throughout this entire program event, throughout this entire invasion. This invasion is a ripoff of it, and this can't be a prank. And I took a long time, and the Swift Girls has been arrested. So does Killer Khan. He's not gonna come here in JGN's New Year's Eve 2025 because it's a ripoff. What a ripoff. So today we have to try again. And today we gotta try again we're gonna start counting down to the new year properly without a transparent. So I only have one question. How many days to start of a new year? How many days do we start of a new year 2025 entering the silver anniversary of a new millennium? It's been 8, and it's going to wait in the next 88 days. No, way more than that. It'll be like 90 days. It's been 90 days. So that's just a guess. That was just a guess. That was just a guess, by the way, because I tried to find it because I made 60 episodes out of this one, because I originally been scheduled on December 30th, 2024, and we're converted back to 2024. It was just kind of a bit confusing. And this time the Disneyland the 70th anniversary will be coming up in next year for our 70th anniversary coverage of JGN 2. Will be our official the secondary backup channel. And this would be the formerly titled Ear Witness News Network, and switch it back to JGN 2. It will be a secondary channel of JGN, will be our backup channel, will be archival videos. And this time, Taylor Swift will be here in Las Vegas, and Mariah Carey will be here in the two. And this is this would be the biggest celebration in the history of JGN. So, but they're back. But this time, so next month in November we're gonna have a second, and we're gonna have a last chance, and we'll only have 25 days to 25 days for the limited time. We have to get the tickets ready to start about to entering a sweepstakes. We're entering the sweepstakes to a JGN's New Year's Eve sweepstakes. And we're gonna who wants to qualify a golden VIP ticket to start of a new year, and to start of JGN's New Year's Eve 2025. But if they don't work, we're going to make JGN's New Year's Eve 2025, which is a daytime presentation. And eventually we're going to have a special presentation for like a special event. Will be like a JGN's New Year's Eve 2025 in nighttime. And then after that, it will be a dancing, and it will be a New Year's Eve 2025 dancing at Disneyland at the nightclub in a Disneyland park in California. But unfortunately, because we have to do something different. We have to wear a game show host costume with a tuxedo. Will be a last one, because I don't know, we're gonna have we'll be on the same tuxedo from the last one. Are you sure we're gonna get ready for the JGN's New Year's Eve 2025 with a tuxedo and I need to wear? I don't know. It will be and there's gonna be a lot of work to do. Of course, this is going to be a lot of mistakes to jump through. And to say my brother would have been like, "Hey John, did you delete that 24 Hours Into a New Year's second miniseries?" I was like, "Yes." "You must delete all of the little girls' dresses, because that's not true." I was a little sad and concerned around here because I deleted everything. So on JGN main channel, we have a lot of changes. We're going to stick to video game content and game shows content here. So I'm going to tell you, because we're bringing back the JGN's New Year's Eve 2025 updates for this upcoming episodes. So you must get prepared for this. I'm gonna just did a quick reminder, everybody at home, because it's just a bit concerned around here, because Minnie Mouse has lost her voice. So this time we took a lot of work on it, and Mickey has already have a voice by me because I told my parents I can't do the wrong impressions. I can't do the impression by these girls. I'm just sticking to the boys who would be like that, just like that. I'm just doing the Johnny Moneybags impression for Game Show Universe or something. Wow, we took a lot of work on it. Yeah, unfortunately, because I just contacted all of the good intern and I just contacted good intern boys and Swift girls, and I took it and then say this. Okay, good intern. I told all of the content creator attorneys. We watched it all over and over and over again. I just quickly rewinded and back from the beginning thousands of times. And tonight we have to confirm, and today we gotta confirm the entire topic. Swift girls are no longer invading here in America. Because it's a ripoff of its own friends, Taylor Swift. Yeah. The good intern boys have won the case. Has just won the entire case. Because it took a lot of process about it. How do we start in JGN's New Year's Eve 2025 with Taylor Swift and Mariah Carey on it? Because Swift girls has been replaced changing into a girls section and boys section. Because, and then why Taylor Swift will not be here on a 60-1 here, because, you know why. I changed my mind because we're gonna get prepared for JGN's new and improved changes here on the channel. Swift girls used to be a ripoff of Taylor Swift, and the Good Intern Boys is not a ripoff of JGN. So right now, we gotta change the format. So next season on JGN's New Year's Eve 2026 will be like a space themed, like a Stitch thing, whatever that is. This like, I don't know, it's like a Disneyland 70th anniversary themed New Year's Eve 2026. And then also for the upcoming year is like and also for and then to JGN's New Year's Eve celebration 2020 and JGN's New Year's Eve 2027, and also the bonus coverage of JGN, which is my 30th birthday. And also, eventually, and then JGN's New Year's Eve 2026 will be a second annual 60-1 battle of the Disney anniversaries. Will be the Disneyland 50th anniversary, or the Disneyland 60th anniversary, or Disneyland 70th anniversary. We don't know which one. Hopefully, we'll win the biggest prize. The biggest prize ever, a trip to Disneyland forever, and a trip to Disney, and it would be the greatest of all time, and Disneyland anniversaries. But it took a lot of work to make a grand prize, maybe $1 million. You want to make it? No, it's too hard. How about $1 billion, and the crown and a title of $1 billion. It would be the biggest prize of JGN New Year's Eve celebration of a game show history. I don't know. We're gonna bust the butt for this set and for just a little bit, because that's not gonna. It will work. How about it will win $25,000 and per year, No, that's not gonna work. How about 24? Just stick to $1 million for next year's New Year's Eve 2026 for our Battle of the Disneyland Anniversaries, and for $1 million showdown. But this has to work for the last time. So this is just the early announcement for the next year's New Year's Eve 2026. This is going to be like a battle of the anniversaries of 60-1 for next year. If they loved it, we can do it, and we can do that again next year. I think so. So anyway, that concludes for today's episode of the 24 Hours into a New Year. So I guess we have to continue the trend about how do we start 24 hours into a new year, but it's too late to redo it again. So welcome to our 25 Years of a New Millennium series. This would be a special coverage. Okay? You must subscribe to JGN, and also subscribe to JGN2 for our backup content of the original content videos. And if you really enjoyed it, because don't forget to hit the notifications. And this is just a quick reminder, coming really soon, we'll make JGN live content. And just a quick reminder from all of us from JGN, please subscribe to JGN. I appreciate it. Until next time, America. And remember, please stay safe, stay informed, and stay focused. To be continued. Don't miss Chapter 2. Drafting from 60-1.